Hello everyone and welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I do hope you're all doing well. I'm just about to leave and I actually recorded about 5 minutes worth of video. So I'm just going to show you the cards that I have here so far. And I was talking about, and they just disappeared. I don't know how or why they disappeared. I'm sorry about the angle right now. My phone is charging and I need to go out. So we have the Three of Coins, we have the Victory card, the Six of Wands. We have the Isolation card of the Hermit here with Virgo energy coming in very strongly. So I see here that there is something that you have been doing so that you can find out something that was about I'm hearing the celestial spheres. I'm hearing philosophy. I'm hearing you had to go deeper. I'm hearing you had to contemplate deeper. You had to contemplate more deeply about maybe esoterica or something that you are involved in that is creative, that deals with spirituality or non-physical world in whichever capacity, whatever fits for you. Don't make it fit. I'm an artist. My name is Kristalina Fischetti. You're welcome to have a look at my website for all things art, paintings, installation, sculpture, of course, as well as bookings on the Abstract Medicine, otherwise known as mysticism, page on my website where I conduct shamanic healing sessions privately, tarot readings privately. All your questions are there available for you to go ahead and book and send me your question by email and I will send you a recorded video just for you, private, just for you. There's also playlists on YouTube that are completely unlisted and private for my clients, and this has been going on for about 6 years now, since 2020. But let's go back into the reading. So I see that some of you yourselves are also creatives, and this could be about working with the dream team that makes this show go on the road. I'm hearing, this gallery show do wonderfully, spectacularly, even so much so that you are revered, so much so that you are loved, adored, well respected. Okay, I see that some of you, even if you are currently in hermit mode right now, this is actually working in your favor because somehow you're still being seen. There's something about you that is very, very mysterious and mystical. You are very attractive when you remove your energy from certain environments or even online. So for example, you are a content creator or you are a creative and you have been withdrawing from posting so much. This has become something that's been working in your favor, is what I'm hearing from spirit. This is the energy of someone who's single. So this could be something about you are becoming very alluring to people by you withdrawing your energy and being very selective with how you share your energy and with whom. You've been soul searching, you've had to have this time alone. It's been needed, especially during this time of Easter, or otherwise known as Ishtar. I do see that, this is a portal. So I see, and I have been speaking to my private clients where we've been feeling like we've been wanting to sleep more. We've been wanting to disengage more because there's something that spirit wants to share with us in the dream space or meditation or even yogic practices, whatever they may be. Now, yoga is also conducted off the mat. This could be something that spirit wants to share with you that is very important, based on esoterica, based on metaphysics, based on philosophy, based on spirituality, based on the non-physical world, religion, which way you see fit. Let it resonate for you at the time of this reading, whenever you tune into it. So I see here that there is a letter or some great news coming in for you, victory, wonderful accolades, people applauding you, people respecting you. This could even be your social media count of followers, increasing drastically. This could be because you've put money where your mouth is, or you've been investing, you've been paying for boosting those products. I'm hearing those posts, those reels, those videos, whatever they are. I see that it's working in your favor because you're in the collaborative spirit. Even though you're working alone, you are in the collaborative spirit with the Three of Coins. Now, I see here that for some of you who are have been contemplating, I can't work on my own the whole time. I can't do this on my own. I actually need a team. So this is the calling that comes through. Maybe you actually put out a post and say, look, I'm wanting to work with a team player energy. I want to work with like-minded people who are very highly skilled, they are experts in their field, and they are deep in the knowledge and deep in the trenches of the creative world. And I really want to improve my service. I want to improve my branding. I want to improve this particular project. And the only way to improve this particular project is by asking Spirit for divine support, divine wisdom even, to land in my lap. And it comes through. So this is a bit about you doing a cause and effect situation. So maybe you put money towards your social media presence or your branding to boost visibility. That visibility does take place, and then the team comes in and is attracted to your magnetism and also your mysterious nature. I do see that this definitely involves wisdom, it involves divinity, it involves spirituality. Now, in the last reading that I shared that cut out, I mentioned we are in portal times right now. Whenever there's an equinox or an eclipse or something of a great event like Eid, for example, or Persian New Year or Chinese New Year, or at this case right now, Easter, otherwise known as Ishtar, talking about fertility, talking about divinity, talking about the divine goddess, talking about creativity, talking about creation, rebirth energy. We're also connecting it with the story of Jesus and how Jesus is also connected with Krishna. Fun fact, there's some really great news in the Juggernaut in India on their social media, where they actually shared that the shroud of Turin, or the shroud of Torino, where there's like an imprint of allegedly Jesus's body, is 80% Indian DNA. So there have been some memes about that, like, oh my gosh, the world is going to go completely, crazy with this information, because it's going to, change a lot of people's perceptions about religion or even their own beliefs or dogma. So should this be true? In any case, it has been said that, and has been reported in places like Japan, in places like India, and even in Islam as well, where Jesus was recognized as Isa, and his mother is still recognized and revered as Miriam, otherwise known as Mother Mary or Maria, La Madonna even. So it's very interesting how we have someone in a shroud here, well, in a cloak here, carrying their own light, carrying their own wisdom. And maybe that wisdom can take you to Eastern areas of the world, Eastern philosophies, Eastern dogmas, Eastern approaches to, if it's not this, then it's that, the opposite of what you are believing at this time, or how you have been raised into believe a certain system of events or thought patterns, or, just general ways of thinking. And it is interesting that in the East we have in the East there is Ayurveda in India, birthed in Kerala in the south of India, where allegedly that is where Ayurveda came from, but also where Isa, otherwise known as Jesus Christ, Jesus the Christ, had learned to levitate, to practice yoga as a yogi by other yogic masters. And so should this be true, where 80% DNA of the Shroud of Turin is Indian, then, there's some very supportive, very strong supportive evidence that maybe even the celestial bodies, the divine masters with the 444 that came in earlier, are orchestrating something majestic and magnetic and supportive to your own beliefs in order to start to share the programming into this new age, otherwise known as also this Easter energy. So sidetracked a little bit, but I feel like for some of you, you needed to know that. And let's have a look. We have the Five of Pentacles. I do see that there have been some delays in money, or even delays in worship. Some of you have been delaying your process to pray because you've had a stop-start with your beliefs. I think that it's okay to take stock and to have a different perspective of the world. Your own way of seeing things, especially when it comes to religiosity things, spirituality things, it's not always the only way. Remember that there is probability and there are multiple ways of seeing and experiencing the world. In any case, all roads not only lead to Rome, but lead to God. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.